Sparta did not fear destruction. It trained for it. It expected it. It believed it had mastered it. From childhood, Spartan boys were hardened for war. Pain was routine. Death was familiar. Enemies could be fought. Rebellions could be crushed. Weakness could be punished out of existence. Sparta believed one thing with absolute certainty. Nothing could break it. Then, in the middle of the 5th century BC, the ground began to move. No enemy marched. No warning was sounded. No shield wall was formed. Yet in a single night, the most feared power in Greece lost the one thing it depended on most: control. Sparta was not like other Greek cities. It did not trade. It did not innovate. It did not debate. It ruled. A small elite of full Spartan citizens dominated a vast enslaved population known as the helots. The helots farmed the land. They produced the food. They sustained the army. They also outnumbered their masters several times over. Sparta survived this imbalance through fear. Every Spartan life revolved around one goal: prevent the uprising. The army existed not just to fight foreign enemies, but to keep the helots broken. Each year, Sparta formally declared war on its own enslaved population, allowing ritualized murder without consequence. This was not cruelty for its own sake. It was calculation. Because Sparta understood a truth it never spoke aloud. If the helots ever rose together, Sparta would cease to exist. So the city became rigid, militarized, unforgiving. It worked, as long as nothing disrupted the balance. Sparta's strength was its rigidity. Its laws never changed. Its customs never softened. Its society never adapted. Every citizen had a role. Every deviation was punished. There was no margin for error. By the mid-5th century BC, Sparta stood at its peak. It dominated the Peloponnese. Its enemies hesitated. Its reputation alone ended wars before they began. No one attacked Sparta directly. There was no need. Sparta believed itself untouchable, and that belief became fatal. Because the danger did not come from an army. It came from below. In 464 BC, the earth beneath Sparta groaned. At first, a tremor. A deep, rolling vibration felt before it was heard. Then the ground convulsed. Stone shattered. Streets split open. Homes collapsed inward. Barracks crumpled on sleeping soldiers. Families were buried where they lay. Mount Taygetus stood unmoved above the city as Sparta beneath it disintegrated. Ancient sources describe devastation on an almost total scale. Thousands died in moments. Not in battle, not with honor. Crushed by their own city. Sparta, trained for every kind of war, had no defense against the ground itself. And as the dust settled, the real catastrophe began. The helots saw the truth immediately. Sparta was wounded. Its leaders were dead. Its army was shattered. Its control was gone. Fear changed direction. Across the countryside, the helots rose. Not in scattered riots, but in organized rebellion. They seized weapons. They fortified strongholds. They prepared for war. This was Sparta's nightmare made real. The event the entire system had been designed to prevent was happening now, and Sparta was too weak to stop it alone. For the first time in its history, Sparta begged. It called for help from its allies, including Athens. The rival city sent troops south, not out of loyalty, but curiosity. What they found shocked everyone. Sparta was panicked, fractured, exposed. And Sparta realized something worse than rebellion. Its weakness had been seen. Fearing what Athens now knew, the Spartans dismissed the Athenian force and sent them home in disgrace. Trust between the two powers collapsed that day. The earthquake had not just destroyed buildings, it had destroyed alliances. Sparta eventually suppressed the Helot revolt. But victory was hollow. Years of war drained the city. Population losses were never replaced. The elite class shrank beyond repair. Where Sparta once commanded, it now reacted. Other Greek states watched closely. The myth of Spartan invincibility was gone. Not disproven in battle, exposed by circumstance. Within decades, Sparta's dominance faded. It still existed. It still fought. But it no longer terrified the Greek world, all because of one night. Sparta believed strength could replace resilience, that fear could substitute flexibility, that control could overcome reality. The earthquake proved otherwise. No system, no matter how disciplined or brutal, can survive if it cannot bend. Sparta was not defeated by enemies. It was defeated by a truth it refused to accept. Power built only on force shatters when the ground shifts. And when it does, those beneath it are already waiting.